You hear that noise? That's some bubbling, boiling up water right there in a kettle, which actually isn't enough water for this pot. But still, it's happening here where I'm boiling some water, getting ready to make myself some dinner in this live stream experience with you if you're here for me. It's a live stream experience that does happen daily. I'm Benjamin Magrdichian and I'm here for you if you're here for me in a live stream experience that has me eating dinner, cooking dinner, and it's just going to be spaghetti. It's not going to take that long. It won't be that long of a live stream, but don't you worry, I'll do other live streams as well. I like to live stream multiple times a day if I can, and this is one of the live streams of today. And I am here for you if you're here for me with the moderators that are also in the room too, but feel free to follow me on Instagram and join the conversation outside of the live stream experience on the Discord server. But we're here live on TikTok, YouTube, and on Twitch that all have their own live chats, a place that you can interact with me and other people, so be mindful and keep it PG if you can. Here in the live stream experience, we've got moderators on TikTok that are, just great people, like Mikey Milwaukee, and Joe and Javier and Bobo Gizmo and Grant that goes by the name Only Follow Ben and Juliet and Davida DeVito Dorito Burrito and Lizzie Izzy, Rem, Abby, Banana Fan and Faux Abby, Jamie Lynn, and Sarah Sarita Bonita the Citalita. Those are the moderators that are here on the Tickety Talk. And if you're here on Twitch, we've got moderators like Burrito Diva, Lily, Jam, Ray the Gatekeeper, also known as the Sea Otter of the group. We also have AC Clutch and Casual. And if you're watching here on YouTube, we've got moderators like Brandon, Liz, Gabby, Peaceful Kevin, Sarita Bonita, Danita Bonita, Juliet, Miranda, Rosanna, Noah, Leo, Dougie, Lauren, Natalia, and we also have Jam, Ray the Gatekeeper, and Kajal. Those are my mods that are there on the YouTube as well. Now, each one of these experiences has somewhat of a different angle. I like to spice up and change up my live streams every now and then. And when it comes down to the angle and the perspective that you have to be able to watch me, there's two that are horizontal and one that's vertical. So if you want to watch me vertically, that's over on TikTok. If you want to watch me horizontally, that's over on the YouTube and on the Twitch live streams. But I can switch it up as I go along. I do like to spice these things up. Be a follower if you want to be a follower, and feel free to share the live stream experience with whoever you think might also want to be part of the live stream. The live stream is just starting up, but we're going to just jump right into this because I'm kind of hungry. What we're making? What are we making indeed, Jennifer? Thanks for asking. And also, Lucifer's Helper, I see you, and I thank you for joining in and sharing the live stream or coming in through a live stream. I think it said that you came in through a shared link. I actually don't know what TikTok told me there, but hello to you, Lucifer's Helper. It's always nice to see you coming back and being here. Olivia, thanks for joining in as well. I see people are coming back and are always here welcoming my live stream experience into their life, and it's always appreciated to see you guys are spending time with me. I know some of you like to cook with me. That's why I'm here. I'm here to cook some dinner with you if you want to cook with me. It's here for your entertainment and also here for you to be able to rewatch whenever you want. We got to put some water in this. I should have already put some water in it. You know? It's not hard for me to make a tasty meal for myself, but ooh, I got the clickety clacking of things. But really, when it comes down to the live stream experience, it's a place for you to interact with others as well, not just me. So really, honestly, be mindful of that. I've already said that, but I'm saying it again because I just want people to be nice to each other. When it comes to the internet has a whole bunch of trolls and haters on it. And, they kind of create the internet for what it is because engagement is really what's important at the end of the day. And some of the trolls and the haters actually engage more than anybody else. I know, right? It's a bit weird. It's almost like they propel and they create the environments in which we all thrive to be a part of. Anyways, I'm putting salt into water because I'm going to make my own spaghetti. We have this on a high temperature, and I'm just going to eat a little bit of spaghetti here in this live stream where I'm going to have one of those simple dinners where I'm going to take some butter. I'll put some butter into it too. We're going to cut the butter up. I'll let you know the measurements of what I'm using so you could be making the same thing if you want to make the same thing. Now we're going to use 3 tablespoons of butter. Yep, that's what we'll use. We'll put that to the side. We also have some cheese that we'll put on top later. It's going to be the Monterey Jack cheese. If you want to use Monterey Jack cheese with me, we'll both be using that. We'll also be using lemon pepper, sea salt, which we've already used a little bit of, and then Fiesta spaghetti. I don't know what the difference is between Fiesta spaghetti and non-Fiesta spaghetti, but we also have some peppercini juice. No pepperoncinis in this. Well, I really thought there were some pepperoncinis in it. Well, I guess we're not putting pepperoncinis in the pasta. But let's go back to the refrigerator and double check that real quick because I got to put some butter back. But while I step away, this provides you with a unique opportunity to also potentially interact in the chat and maybe make a friend, maybe talk to the other people that are in the room. If you're here on Twitch, thanks for being here. Be a follower. And if you're here on YouTube, also thank you for being here. Be a follower, be a subscriber, come back on a regular basis and like the live stream. And if you're here on TikTok, well, I'm here all the time. Keep tapping on the screen. It's always nice to have you here, and it's always nice to have you supporting the live stream. Looks like Gina's just jumped into the room too. Gina, I see you, and I do appreciate it as well when you come in and tap like on the screen. You know, it is fun to do these live streams. It takes a little out of me, you know, but honestly, I don't mind being here for you, especially since people pull through and are here for me too. I see you and I appreciate it. I see all the gifts and all the shares, and I appreciate those of you that are subscribers. We'll do other things maybe later. We'll play some Fortnite if people really want to do that. You just interact on the oh, thanks for calling me handsome, Miss Woodzex. It's always nice to see you. Thanks for jumping in and being part of it, because we do have some sliced pepperoncinis. We're going to add this to the pasta as well. It's going to be a simple pasta. We're waiting for the water to boil up. We're going to put this on just a little bit just because we need it. Actually, we don't need that on right now. We'll turn it on in just a second. But when it comes down to me making myself dinner, I just want to have spaghetti, and that's it. I don't really want to make something really ridiculous. It's also been a day. If you were here earlier, thanks for joining in and being part of the live stream earlier today. I let you guys eat lunch with me when I was able to stop and eat some lunch, and that was a lot of fun. Honestly, thanks for dropping in. I know it was a short live stream. Not everyone jumped in, but it was happening earlier today for a little bit. But now we're just going to make some pasta. We'll eat that pasta and we'll call it a live stream experience. And you know, it's because that's what it is. That's why we're calling it a live stream experience. But you'll also be able to rewatch it whenever you want. I'm just, you know, hungry right now for some pasta, and I'm saving, you know, other things for other times. Thanks for sharing the live, thanks for liking, and thanks for being here, guys. I see we got a lot of peeps in the room, and it's always nice to see people are coming in and joining in and being part of it. It wouldn't be happening without people coming back on a regular basis. So I really do appreciate you watching my live stream experience. If you're watching me, not if I'm watching, but if you're watching me on your phone, thanks for letting me be on your phone. If you're watching me on a TV or on a computer or a tablet or something like that, maybe on the side of a billboard, if you're watching me in any of those places or spaces, it's really nice to be here for you, and I do appreciate you coming in, and hopefully you find this to be an amusing, interactive experience. You can interact with me just by commenting in the chat. Now, if you're watching on YouTube, it's harder for me to interact, but still I can interact nonetheless. So I see it for a little while, so if you say something in the chat, it'll disappear after a while. So the shorter statements are usually easier for me to read, but the long-winded statements, they're always fun to see as well. But we've got the live stream experience on TikTok, also the easiest one for me to read, and that's just kind of like how they built the apps for me to be able to interact. Also, take the time to thank the moderators that aren't just the people in the room, also the robots in the room, the programs, the software, and the AI that's using, you know, these platforms to create content to engage and interact with us. Those bots that are here, let's give a shout out to them as well. I do appreciate them, and I hope you appreciate them too, no matter where those bots are on these platforms. They are moderating the live stream experience as it is, and they're also providing us with, you know, an algorithmic like feed that provides us with, you know, things that we like to watch, and that is something that I honestly really value, and I hope you value it too. It's nice to use the internet as it is, and I just want to give a shout out to the internet and those programs and softwares that provide us with such an opportunity. This guy definitely hits. Oh, that's not that. Don't get too weird about that stuff, guys. How's your day going, Drew Bringer? Oh, how's my day going? Oh, I read that wrong altogether. Anyways, oh wait, no, there is still, yeah. What is that? Beefo, be careful what you say in the live chat. We've got moderators that are in the live stream experience that also try to protect and moderate it. And it looks like we had Danita DeVito do the do with blocking and preventing harmful things from being presented in the live stream. I think that the AI actually modded that first, and then Danita came in and ended up modding it as well. But that's the first time I've seen the AI do like a really good job at catching something that shouldn't be said. Got out the movie just in time. Oh, Danita, what movie did you go see? You went to go see a movie today? Thanks for doing it. I see people are here on YouTube and on Twitch. I really appreciate people coming in. Be a follower if you want to be a follower. Also, feel free to make dinner with me at the same time. It's boiling. We can finally do this. All right, let's make it happen. I'll do another live stream later, but I just need to eat some dinner really quick, and then I got some other things I need to take care of, and then, I'll try to do another live stream later if I can. You know how I try to do live streams every day, and I try to do at least 90 minutes a day, and sometimes, it's a difficult thing to get done. Other times, not so much. Regardless, I'm going to make myself a little bit of a pasta here. We're putting spaghetti into a boiling pot of hot water. Yes, boiling pot of hot water, spaghetti, all these things being mixed together. That's a perfect amount right there. We'll save the rest for later. That's a whole nother thing in itself. And we're going to move this around, and we'll just start cooking this. We enjoy your content. Oh, thanks for telling me you enjoy my content. I really do appreciate that. That's always nice to hear. Thanks for the follow, Danny. It's nice to have you in the room, and nice to have the compliments and the overall just like encouragement in general. Eddington, that was a ride. Oh, you saw the movie Eddington. That is great to hear. I haven't talked to many people who have seen that. It's nice to hear that it was good. It sounds like it was because you said it was a ride, which is usually a good reference to say I enjoyed it. I had a good time watching it. Unless you're like, it was like an emotional ride that you weren't ready for. That could be a thing too. I'm not going to just put words in people's mouths. That's why we ask people questions. Assuming things is really honestly a jerk thing to do. You should never assume anything with anyone. You should always take the time to listen to them and ask them some questions. You might basically have your own built perception on what they're doing with their time, but always ask people. Never just come down to your own conclusions. Your brain can take things to places that they technically are nowhere near reality if you end up not being able to really ask questions and listen. What we're making tonight, just pasta, just a really easy meal. We don't have any salad or anything, so we're not going to be making any salad or anything. I'd say that's accurate. It's a very tense. So it's a very tense movie. Just double checking to make sure I'm all good with this. 8 minutes? I'm going to try to do it in 7. All right, so we've got this now happening. And it said 8 minutes, but I wasn't paying attention to what the time was when I started this, but we're going to try to do this a little faster. I'm probably just going to eat dinner right here too, so I'm not going to be moving the cameras around too much, but I normally try to make it an experience for you to be able to interact with me, moving the cameras to the different areas, but we'll be making pasta for a little longer, and then we'll be eating that pasta here in this live stream experience. If you're here for it, you can always rewatch it on YouTube or on Twitch, not here on TikTok. But if you have something else to do and you want to rewatch this, I'll be uploading it afterwards for you to be able to rewatch it. This isn't going to take that much longer though, so do feel free to share the live stream experience with other people that are maybe cooking in their kitchen, so we can all be cooking in our kitchens at the same time, eating dinner with each other. Rat, thanks for the follow. I do appreciate you. Thanks for jumping in and being part of the conversation also. Just by jumping in and being a follower, I was able to say your name. Ari Aster, done it again. I don't know what that is. What kind of sauce are we using? Cheese, butter, cheese. Oh, we also got to get some olive oil. Or maybe not olive oil. Oh, yeah, let's just use some of this delicious avocado oil, naturally refined. 500 degrees smoke point. Wow, that's a lot. Well, we're not doing it that way. We're not using it to smoke something. But when it comes to cooking, you don't want to necessarily overheat your oils. And this oil can go up to 500 degrees when it has a smoking point. What do you like cooking most? Steak, but it's expensive, so I don't cook it all the time. In fact, I never really buy it. No, my parents do every once in a while. I get to cook steak over there at their house. You have that same avocado oil, it's pretty good, right? It's a good avocado oil to use. Regardless if you're cooking or not cooking, usually people eat dinner. If you want to eat dinner with me, I'll be eating dinner soon. I'm just going to have a simple pasta tonight. You can have a simple pasta with me if that's something you want. I'm not sure who you are or where you are, but you can always let me know who you are and where you are if you want to in the live stream experience. It's a live stream experience that has Chad, the digital salesman, in it. Nice to see you coming back, Chad. It's always nice to see you, and it's always nice to have you in the room. But you were the one that said that you had the avocado oil. So yeah. But then I see that Sarita's like, Chad! And it threw me off. Maybe I didn't say hi to you? I'm saying hi to you now, but it looks like Sarita's also really enjoying you as well and being like, hey, it's nice to see you come back. We've got some OGs in the room. Chad has been watching me from the beginning. So Chad, I really do appreciate you. Thanks for coming back and always being such a viewer. When it comes down to me doing these live streams, it wouldn't be what it is without people coming back on a regular basis. And I really do appreciate it when you do come back. And I also appreciate it when you check me out on the other platforms. Like I'm on Instagram, and you can also check me out on the Discord server that I got. If you want to be part of a conversation that lasts 24/7, that's on the Discord server. If you're like the people that are in the room and you enjoy the vibes that are here, do feel free to keep coming back and enjoy the vibes by just participating and being part of it. It is a live stream experience that's always fun for me to interact with you, and hopefully it is fun for you to interact with me, as it is a place and a space for us to be able to potentially feel safe in. Potentially. That's the internet. So it's not necessarily always the safest of places. But I do try, and I got those moderators that try as well. So let's see what ends up happening. Lizzie Izzy's in the room. Everyone give Lizzie Izzy a shout out. We're still cooking. We're going to be eating soon. I'm making this pasta for me. I don't know if you're making pasta for you, but I forgot how long I've had this on here. Benjamin. Yes. Unfortunately, I need to respond to this text message. Since these live streams are what they are, there's unfortunate news, that comes about every once in a while, and I just need to respond to my sister because we're organizing something, because one of the dogs that is a very beautiful family dog is coming to an end. Yeah, we're going to have to put down one of the dogs, and it's now documented here on YouTube and on Twitch for you to be able to rewatch me breaking the sad news. If you're a family friend and you're watching a live stream, unfortunately, Muppet is, or even if you're not a family friend, if you're a regular viewer and you watch my live streams, you've seen Muppet. Muppet's the dog at my parents' house, and Muppet's just getting a little too old, and her life is starting to wrap up a little bit, and she's been having some problems, so we're trying to figure out what to do in the family, but it looks like we're going to have to put down that dog. And, it's a sad conversation, and I do feel like there are people out there that potentially know exactly who I'm talking about. If you're watching here on YouTube, Twitch, or on TikTok, and you're someone that does know me and you don't necessarily interact in the chat, unfortunately, this is how you find out. And honestly, if you're a family member and this is how you're finding out, I did not intend for it to be this way. But this is something that has been talked about for a little while, and unfortunately, she's an old dog. She's 17 years old, and she's been around for a while, so it's her time. But we're figuring some things out, so I'm making sure to be present with the text messages that I'm responding to, and trying to be responding to those text messages in a timely manner, rather than me just waiting forever to respond. Yeah, I'm normally pretty good at responding to some degree, but I'm not the best at it. We're going to check the pasta now. I'm pretty much ready to eat dinner. When it comes to me eating spaghetti, that's what's happening in this live stream. I'll be eating some spaghetti. Dinner with me is happening tonight here on this live stream experience. If you want to be part of it, Livery lived. She did live a great life. She's been super spoiled. Oh, definitely not ready yet. Oh man, I had to spit it out. I couldn't do it. Anyways, welcome to the live stream. I'm trying to keep it lighthearted and positive, and I did just drop some pretty serious news right there, and I apologize for those of you that watch my live stream just to get some positive energy. I'm still a person, and I still have to share some things that are going on, give it that authenticity that makes the live stream experience more valuable, in the sense of you showing up to hang out with me, and I'm allowing you to come into my life looking through these cameras that are basically just windows into my world, as it is reality TV to a degree. Reality TV that you can interact in, of course, but it's still reality TV nonetheless, especially since I'm not scripting anything, and I'm showing up and just kind of setting up these cameras and doing the live streams daily as they are. A good 90 minutes is what I try to do, but we're just going to make this pasta a little bit quicker if we could, and we're going to eat this pasta really soon, and we're just going to do this for right now, and then I'll stop the cameras, and we'll come back later and potentially do another live stream. If I don't come back later, though, it just means I got worked up with some of the other things I need to do. I'm still a person trying to get my life together in different places and spaces, and as I'm trying to move forward in life, sometimes live streaming really is convenient, and other times it's not so much convenient. But it is convenient for me to at least keep people updated to a certain degree, and I do enjoy doing these live streams and making it fun for all of us to be able to interact with each other, so do keep coming back. And if you're like just wanting to hang out with me, well, that's what the Discord server is for. Basically, I can enjoy myself on that 24/7. I do check it as often as possible, but the moderators are the people that are really in charge of it, and I just kind of go along for the ride. And my moderators on the Discord server are greatly appreciated. I appreciate all you moderators. I call them my mouse mods. Yeah, they're mouses to me, because they're basically just like, showing up, making it a fun place for me to be able to hang out with the other people that usually watch my live streams, and sometimes they're with people that don't watch my live streams. I'm not sure who most people are in the world, because I don't know everybody, but I do provide an opportunity for the complete strangers of the world to be able to interact with me and others. And we're at about 20 minutes of this live stream so far, and I'm pretty much ready to take this off. I said that out loud because that means that I've been cooking this spaghetti for longer than 8 minutes, which is what it said. Let's double check this. That last one I did was really bad. It didn't taste good because it was too crunchy. I can't tell. You know what? I need to taste a different one. Anyways, welcome to my kitchen. I'm making some stuff. You could be making some stuff too. I'm trying to make myself spaghetti. Oh, look at me catching it. I'm here doing what I can. I hope you're having a good time in your kitchen and you're having fun watching me cook, and maybe we're cooking at the same time. Thanks for saying, of course, Ben. Lizzie, Izzy, it's always nice to see you here. What sauce is going to be on the pasta? Oh, we're just going to figure that out as we go along. Favorite pasta sauce? Pesto? I don't know, honestly. I really have no idea. Potato? No, it's tomato. There's no potato sauce. Or is there a potato sauce? I don't know everything in the world. Regardless of what my live stream experiences, I figured some things out and do the things in my life. You could be doing the things in your life, figuring things out as well. And favorite pasta sauce is it's maybe pesto? Maybe it is pesto. Maybe it's not pesto. It looks like Danita says her favorite's pesto. Or maybe it's not pesto. Maybe she's just saying pesto. There could be a potato one, right? We're going to say that this is now done. We're going to let this heat up one more time. I've got the heat on all the way. And we're going to drain the pasta in just a second. And we'll be eating pasta before you know it, so you could be eating dinner with me. I picked this meal because honestly I just want to eat really fast and I got to get to the next thing. And then after that, maybe I'll come back and do another live stream. But I'm still live streaming myself cooking and eating dinner basically on a daily basis for you to be able to enjoy and interact with at the same time. I do hope you've had a good day so far. If you had a bad day, well, maybe this live stream will give you some positive energy, and some of those positive vibes will rub off of me onto you, along with the other people that are in the room. We've got a lot of really fun people in the room. It's definitely your favorite. I like it. Pesto is your favorite, especially with some eggs added into it. Oh, that's nice to hear. Miranda Rosanna, it's always nice to see you jump in. Thanks for jumping in and being part of the live stream as well. If you're here for it, it's here for you, the live stream that is. Do feel free to share the live stream, like the live stream. I'm going to drain this and come right back, and we'll be eating pasta in no time. That really wants to boil over. It really did want to boil over, and it's not going to because I caught it. Oh, I got to put it back. Hold on 1 second. I'm not ready to drain this thing. I gotta get this side of the sink a little more cleared up. Almost there. Almost ready. I've got this. I know I walked away from the camera, but that doesn't mean I don't care. No. Oh wait, I gotta walk over here really quick. I know, I'm all over the place. Welcome to my live stream. I got an attention span that's limited, but yet still an attention span nonetheless. It isn't necessarily terrible. The attention span, we're talking about the attention span. That could be, it could be. I don't know what that was referring to. I just saw someone said that could be. Dang it, not again. I gotta put this back one more second. I guess I wasn't ready. Shoot. Okay, now we're ready. So let's take this, and then let's take it over here, and then let's pour it out slowly. You can't see me, but I am pouring it out. The reason I'm pouring it out slowly is because maybe I don't have to put it into the colander. I probably should, though. Yeah, I should. Alright, so let's put this back down here. Let's put the butter in there. That's right, we're going to use some butter. We're going to make it tasty. I'm going to have some tasty pasta tonight. You could be having tasty pasta too if you want to make pasta with me at the same time. Well, I've already heated up my pasta, and now I'm just making it nice and tasty by adding butter and some avocado oil, and then I'm going to stir that up, and then I'm going to be eating dinner in just a second. So if you want to eat dinner with me, it's going to happen soon. So get yourself some food and let's eat dinner together, and you could potentially eat dinner with me and the other people that are here, and then you can kind of feel it for what it is. You know, me hanging out with you, you hanging out with me. You have the same pans. Oh, that's great to hear. Thanks for mentioning it, thanks for saying it, and thanks for just being here and paying attention. Now, when it comes to this part, this is just the last part. We're going to put this on 2. The stove is on 2. I don't know what that means for you if you're trying to copy me, but that's avocado oil for you. It's on there. You don't need much on there, and I probably put more than I needed. This is lemon pepper. Yeah, you're right, a little more. Lemon pepper. And now this is some sea salt. Perfect amount right there. Perfect amount. And then we also have some banana peppers, which we'll add those on in just a second. But let's stir this up. We've got the butter. It's actually a lot more butter than I thought. I don't necessarily need that much butter, but you know what? We've already gotten this far. There's not much I could do about it. The butter's already in there. We're just finishing up the cooking process here where I've made myself some spaghetti. You can make yourself spaghetti too, but thanks for the heart, me. I do appreciate that. Now, actually, I always appreciate the gifts and the likes and the shares. Thanks for the Go Popular as well. I do appreciate the gift. I think lemon pepper is your most used spice. Yes, it really is, and I do appreciate it. Hello, Meowishly. It's nice to have you in the room. Thanks for coming back on a regular basis. It's always nice to see you. It's always nice to have you here, and I do appreciate those gifts you sent me. It's always nice to see people coming back, guys. If you want to be part of the live stream experience on a more regular basis, since I do these daily, you can come back and you can be part of it. Whenever you have the opportunity to hang out with me, hopefully I'll have the opportunity to hang out with you too. We're about ready to start eating dinner, so do get yourself some food if you want to eat dinner with me, providing you with that rare opportunity. It's not that rare because I do this all the time, like I said, but I do like to say that it's rare, like, you know, I'm a rarity, something like that. We're not going to eat that much of the banana peppers. You can see I just put a couple on this tiny little plate. Yeah, you know. Oh, we also have this sizzling, which is good and bad, but we're just going to cut a little bit of this. It'll give it more of a flavor, I think. I'm cooking with love, and that's really what's important. Cooking with love. Now I'm going to put that in there too. Oh yes, and then I'll use this to put on that, and then, look, it's all, I'm not wasting anything, right? We can put this knife away, and we can get the fork. Oh good, I'm ready to eat this. I'm hungry. And I've made myself a little bit of a din-din. I also have the cheese to add on. We're gonna just stir this one last time. We're gonna shut off the stove because no reason to keep that on. It's kind of hot when you keep the stove going. But we'll give this one last stir. And this is the spaghetti so far. Now that it's gotten its last stir, you know what? Let's make it a little crunchy actually. So let's just turn that stove back on. We're gonna put it at 6. And we're going to let it kind of like sit just for a minute. I'm spreading it out. It's not going to get crunchy, but it's going to get hot on the bottom. This also gives me an opportunity to shred some cheese into the bowl already. So I'm going to have cheese on my pasta, but I want cheese on the bottom and cheese on the top. So let's get the cheese on the bottom real quick. Almost there. And while I'm doing that, you can hear that the sizzling is happening, right? You hear that sizzling? Yeah, there's sizzling on the stove, in the pot, where the pasta is. That spaghetti is now sizzling. And actually, it looks like it needs to come off. But this is the bottom of the bowl. Now has some cheese on it. Just a thin layer of cheese. I could always use more cheese, though. You know how it is. There's never enough cheese on anything these days. Yeah. What's that? Cheesing it? Yeah, I am cheesing it. Anyways, it's a great idea. It's nice to be here with you. Let's now take this off. Before it burns to the bottom, which will happen if I don't take it off now, it will burn. Alright, so there we go. And now it's like a little crunchy, little crunchy. You know, it started to burn a bit actually. So we got to just do this really quick, back and forth, back and forth. This is also giving it another stir. Always nice to keep it stirring, keep it moving, keep it moving, keep it moving. And now we've got, we got this down. Now we can get it out of here. I'm ready to eat some pasta. You ready to eat some pasta with me? I don't really feel like changing the angle of the camera, so I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to eat right here. I normally don't eat standing up. If you watch my live streams, well, you know I usually like to go sit down by the kitchen island, but I just want to get this done. And I got to move on to another thing after this. Regardless, just so you can see what it looks like, here is the pasta, nice and ready. And it looks pretty good, right? It's a very simple pasta with just some butter in there and some cheese on top of it, and some salt, some peppers. The lemon pepper, I think, is the most important ingredient, but that's debatable. Anyways, thanks for being here, guys. If you want to eat dinner with me, I hope you have some dinner in front of you. You can always rewatch this live stream, as I've said many times and continue to say, on TikTok and, you can't rewatch it on TikTok, my bad. But you can rewatch it on YouTube and on Twitch. It's kind of funny to mention it every once in a while. I mean, TikTok has a lot of content on it, but it tends to not gravitate towards long form content, and then they are pushing long form content, but then they can't quite have long form content because it's just not really structured that way. Is there garlic in that? Crap. Man, Meowishly, is that you? Who asked if there was garlic in it? Meowishly, thank you. There is no garlic in it. There is now, though. Good call, good call. I really appreciate that. So this is a fork full of garlic. We'll just throw that in there. I'll mix it up before I end up eating it. I really do appreciate that, though. That is actually a really good statement to me. I do like my garlic, and when I don't have garlic in things, honestly, I'm not as happy. Not as happy. No. But now we've got the meal made, and we're just going to stand here and eat it real quick, which means that this live stream is actually coming to an end. As soon as I'm done eating, I'm going to just push stop on the live stream, but it wouldn't be what it is without you guys being here, and I do appreciate the participation. Since it's not scripted, and I'm definitely not going to edit this thing later, you can rewatch it just as it is. It's reality TV, but let's all give a shout out to Meowishly, who reminded me to put garlic into my pasta. I do appreciate that. I was only able to get, so much in there, but I wish I got a little bit more in there. Not really. I don't need more garlic than what I got. Just garlic in general being in there is a big deal. Let's also get the cheese on there. More cheese. This is Monterey Jack cheese. Not necessarily the best cheese to use, but it's still cheese nonetheless, and it's the cheese I have. And I'm thankful for what I've got. I don't always have everything I need, but I have just what I need. I know it makes sense if you think about it. But I'm here for you. If you're here for me in a live stream experience that has me eating dinner, you could be eating dinner too. You just watched me make spaghetti. If you didn't watch me make spaghetti, well, that's okay. You tuned in right now, and now you can just watch me eat. Everyone loves to watch people eat. That's basically what most of us do on the internet anyways. We watch cooking videos, and we watch people eating things, talking about eating things. Even I do it to a certain degree, even though I don't necessarily. Garlic girls are... Shout out Meowishly, yes. Shout out to Meowishly. Pasta map indeed. Where'd the Ziploc go? There it is. The cheese is on there, and we're going to give the cheese a second. By giving the cheese a second, it kind of melts on top of it. Amen indeed. Thanks for praying with me. Let's eat this dinner and let's, oh, I gotta get my Dr. Pepper. I already started drinking it, but then I forgot about it. And then I put it in the freezer so it could get cold. And now it's, oh, it's perfect. Look at that. Well, I'm eating dinner with you if you're eating dinner with me in this live stream experience here on TikTok, YouTube, and on Twitch. I'm eating myself some spaghetti that I made here in this live stream. If you're just tuning in, this is what the spaghetti looks like. It has lemon pepper on it, some salt, it has some cheese on it, it has butter in it, and some olive oil and garlic and some pepperoncinis. Diced up banana pepperoncinis. Mm. Oh. That is good. This is exactly what I wanted. Is your meal good? Hopefully it is. Mm. Thanks again for being here, guys, and making the live stream experience so special. I'm wrapping it up, so we're going to thank the moderators for being here. I'm just eating the rest of my pasta. Sometimes these simple meals end up being the best. And I've cooked a lot. I made a ton of live streams where I end up making myself a lot of meals and whatnot. And I'd say that this is definitely the most simple and simplified meal I've made in my live streams in quite a long time. Oh, and this is perfect right here. Yeah, that's a perfect drink to associate with it. What is it? Oh, it is spaghetti. I made a good spaghetti that just basically has olive oil and salts and peppers and cheese and banana peppers in it. Mm. Mm. If you're eating with me, you can sit down. You don't need to stand. I'm just standing because I'm too lazy to reposition this thing to have it be. Mm. Over by the kitchen island. Or at the dinner table, which we've done a good amount of live streams where I ended up eating dinner at the dinner table, and I don't do that at all anymore. No, I like eating at the kitchen island, but the dinner table's fun too, at times. But also, if I film myself at the dinner table, basically shows you the entire, like, can you please have one singular noodle, please? Yes, you can have one singular noodle, but later. I don't want to spoil your dinner. After you eat dinner, Danita, I'll save one for you. You can trust me, and if I forget, you can still trust me. Because I'll make it up for you. Anyways, I'm pretty much done eating, but but still here, you know, finishing up what I can before we end this live stream. I'll have a bite for Lily. Lily, I'll take a bite for you. I'm taking a bite for you because Lily asked me to. Not because you asked. Yeah, dinner would be ruined if you had just one singular noodle for my spaghetti, because then, you know, you'd crave my spaghetti. This is actually a really good meal right here. I'm happy to document it here on YouTube and on Twitch for you to be able to potentially mimic the recipe. I didn't measure a lot of things other than the amount of butter I put into it, but still ended up making a pretty good meal for myself, and hopefully you've made a good meal for yourself and you're having fun watching me eat dinner, and maybe you're eating dinner too. Maybe we're all just eating dinner at the same time, or maybe you're rewatching the live stream, and if you are rewatching the live stream, take the time to go over to my profile right now to see if I'm live, and you can interact with me in real time, and the other people. I know, I'm looking out for you. Since we're live on 3 different platforms with a live chat in each of those platforms, I do try to read things out loud. But sometimes, you know what? I just don't. But other times I do. I just try to keep you guys in the loop though, especially if you're able to rewatch the live streams and it gives more context to what's really going on. But thanks for being in the live stream, all y'all. I really do appreciate the likes, the shares, and you guys just being here in general. I'm done eating my dinner, and hopefully you're done eating your dinner too. Let's take the time to thank the moderators, and we'll sign off right now, and we'll come back another time. Don't worry, I live stream every day. It's a lot of fun for me. And I hope it's fun for you to interact with me and the others that are in the room. And that does it. Yeah, Tata, thanks for the heart puff. I really do appreciate that. Actually, I always appreciate the gifts, guys. Jennifer, sigh. This makes me miss making shrimp pasta. Would be so much fun. Oh, I've made that before in my live streams too. It is really good. Yeah, thanks for saying you'll see me later. I'll see you later as well. I appreciate all the likes and all the shares, guys. And all the shares, guys. Kajal, I see it, and I do appreciate you liking the live stream as well. It's always nice to see you jumping in, Kajal, and being part of the live stream experience. Let's take some time to mention all the moderators we have in the room, and we'll see each other later. Don't you worry. If you're like bummed, if you're like didn't catch it all, you can always rewatch it on YouTube and on Twitch. But thanks for being here, guys, and making it a special experience for me, and hopefully it was special for you. Let's thank all the moderators on Twitch first. The moderators here on Twitch are Burrito Diva, Ray the Gatekeeper, Lily, Jam, AC Clutch, known as the Man of Things, and we also have Kajal as a moderator here on the Twitch. Those are the people that make it possible for me to be able to do this live stream experience and this platform without having to deal with too much hate or trolls or bots. Well, maybe some bots. But anyways, thanks for being here on Twitch. I really do appreciate you guys and those mods and those viewers. Be a follower if you're here on Twitch and come back later to engage with me and others in future live stream experiences. If you're watching here on YouTube, let's thank all the moderators like Brandon, Liz, Gabby, Peaceful Kevin, Sarita Bonita, Danita Bonita, Juliet, Miranda Rosanna, Noah, Leo, Dougie, Lauren, Natalia, and we also have Jam, Ray the Gatekeeper, and Kajal. Those are my mods that are here on YouTube. I really do appreciate every single one of them, and I appreciate you for appreciating them. So, you know, be nice to them. Maybe friend them, maybe follow them, check out the videos they post. Maybe watch their live streams if they're live streaming. We've got people that are here in these platforms and these different places and spaces creating content on a regular basis, so do be mindful of others as well and maybe give them some support. Kajal is being called Wait Kajal. Hey baby, yeah, wait for something, Kajal. I'm not sure what you're waiting for, but wait for whatever it is Anita needs you for. Let's all show each other some respect. And waiting is sometimes the respect that we need to show each other. Honestly, if you wait for someone, that means a lot. Anyways, I'm Benjamin James Magrdichian here on TikTok, YouTube, and on Twitch. Let's sign out by also mentioning the TikTok moderators, which are Mikey Milwaukee, Joe Javier, Bubba Gizmo, Grant goes by the name I only follow Ben. We also have Juliet, Danita, Davida, Dorito, Burrito, Lizzie, Izzy, Rem, Abby, Banana Fana, Faux Fabby, Amy Lynn, and Sarah, Sarita, Bonita, Isita. Those are the moderators that we have here on the Tickety Talk. It was a lot of fun to be here with y'all. I don't know who you are or where you are, but I can get to know you if you want to get to know me, because I'm here on social media to interact with you, but you can also follow me in the other places and spaces like on Instagram and on the Discord server that I got especially just for you as a viewer to be able to interact with me and the other people that are in the room. Do feel free to keep coming back though, guys. I do appreciate you guys coming in, watching me cook dinner and watching me make myself a meal that I did enjoy. I really did. It was a lovely meal. It was spaghetti. I had a good time eating it, and hopefully you had a good time watching me eat it. I'll see you guys in another live stream experience. Thanks again for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in those future live streams like I've said before. And I'll say it again. Yeah, thank you to all the mods, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next one. It's going to be fun, so do keep coming back. Give me those likes, those shares, and the support that you want to give. And also, just letting you know, if you want to be a paid subscriber here on the Tickety Talk, I would appreciate it. The support is always appreciated, and you get exclusive access to subscriber-only videos and stickers if you decide to be a subscriber, that is. And if you're here on YouTube or on Twitch, you can't be a subscriber yet, but in the future you can be. That's why I'd love it if you'd share these live streams and be such a supporter over here on these platforms as I grow. I really do appreciate it, guys. Thanks for dropping in and being part of it. It wouldn't be what it is without you coming back and being part of the live stream experience. So, hats off to you. Thanks for being part of it, and thanks for making it special for me to make myself a good pasta dinner, a good spaghetti. Hopefully I'll see you guys later. Have a good night. If I don't see you later, we'll have a good sleep. Enjoy Dreamland, and I'll see you when I see you next. Thanks for watching here on Twitch. We'll end this live stream first. Thanks again for watching and making it special for me. Hopefully it was special for you, I really do like doing these live streams. It's always nice to see you here on Twitch. But bye for now. Ta-ta, and take care of yourself. Have a good night, as it is still kind of early if you're here on the West Coast. But bye-bye for now, as I try to find the buttons, which are like nowhere to be found. No, the button's not working. I wonder why. There it goes, and now the button's working. And now we're going to end the live stream here on Twitch. Ta-ta. And now we're ending the live stream here on YouTube, which also sometimes the button just doesn't want to work, which always confuses me. There's not much I can do about that, especially since it's a touchscreen. Anyways, bye-bye all you wonderful people here on YouTube. Thanks again for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in future live stream experiences. Be a subscriber, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye now.